Well, can you get a burger home with a good burger? Can I take your order?
May I take your order?
Black shirt gang. Man, how you
I was just about to say that, man. Black shirt, squad.
Well, maybe you guys think alike and dress alike because you've known each other for how long now?
Whoa.
Was it in 1994 that the show started?
It's going on 30 years
30
now,
years.
right? Yeah, it's like 28 years.
Wow.
I remember when it was like 14 turning 15.
Yeah.
Well, and I actually have a really fun question that I'm so interested to hear because I know that there is an All That reboot that's happening. And am I correct in that you guys are also producing it?
That's right. That's right. We're both executive producers on it, and they are deep into their first season. They've done, they started with 10 and then they've re-upped another 10, I think 2 times or something like that. So, and the kids are wonderful. And Kel's been there. He's done, the Good Burger sketch like 16 times so far. You know what I mean? He's been able to be there on a daily basis because he's on the West Coast, and it's been a beautiful thing.
You guys were kid actors. I was a kid actor, and now we're parents. What do you say to the kids? What's your guidance? What's your wisdom, and how do you handle it?
I told them when I first met them at the table read, of course we saw their auditions, but I told them, remember that you were made perfect, and this was the thing before you were born. All right, so before you were born, you were already perfect. This is not the thing that's gonna make you perfect. This is not the thing that's going to change you. This is part of a long journey.
Mm-hmm. And what do you tell your kids, though, if they wanted to get into acting?
Well, I have a very strong line of communication with them about it. And that is that I don't want them on social media, or I don't show them because, look, I have all sorts of wonderful baggage that I would never let go of or have it any other way, because I wouldn't be exactly who I am at this moment in time without all those experiences. And I'm always trying to kind of keep them just grounded and not feeling privileged, and as sort of figuring out what is important and appropriate. And I just say to them, do school stuff, do school plays, be in the arts, and then sometime around, 14 to 16, you will know who you are as a person, and whatever that is that you choose, I will support it. I would be the first person to help them, but maybe not before 14, 15?
What age did you start?
11 months.
11 months.
When did you guys get your start? At exactly what age?
Ooh, I started out in theater when I was about, I want to say 12 years old, because I was doing everything in the classroom and I was a bit of a class clown. And my parents were like, okay, we have to find something. And they put me into a community theater. And then I was like, oh, this is it. This is what I was looking for. Kenan, I know you got started very young, younger than me, on the news, right?
I mean, it was only doing school and church type stuff, but I do remember community theater really being a turning point where I noticed that this was a real profession.
Did you guys have the head sheet where you have to have 3 different expressions so you can sell I'm serious, I'm crazy, and I'm something else, grab bag?
That was for the commercial kids, but we could only afford one picture at a time. So it was just one good pose with a sweater, just a nice young man.
And so when you're on all that and you're doing the sketches and they're clicking and they're working and people are responding to it and they come to you and they say, we want to make a movie out of this. What was your first reaction?
Oh, wow.
It was always, oh, wow. You know what I mean?
Let's do this.
We put in mad work. So it felt good to be appreciated in that kind of initiative, to want to make a movie out of a sketch, but also have the movie be so beloved too. It's just been incredible.
It was crazy. I mean, because Good Burger started to gain a lot of steam. A lot of the musical guests wanted to be in the Good Burger sketches. And then Kenan was very helpful for me too, because this was my first movie, and Kenan had already done Mighty Ducks, right? At that point? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So this was like my first film. So I was like, man, what should I expect? So this was really cool, man. Remember that, bro, when we were driving down Sunset, I think with Rava, and we were driving down and we saw the big billboard that was cut out of a super, super giant size, and we were surfing on the pickle.
Yeah, it was like above the top of the billboard and below the bottom of it, so it was like a real cutout type special billboard thing. I remember that. I think we pulled over, didn't we?
Yeah, of course. We took pictures.
I find the most fun fact that Brian Robbins, who was in Head of the Class, which was like a Welcome Back Kotter kind of show, almost, and he was the Vinnie Barbarino character, and that was a big show when we were all young. And then he was the director of Good Burger, and now is the president of Nickelodeon.
It's crazy.
Crazy story.
Crazy.
I know that you guys have Kenan and Kel 2020 t-shirts.
Oh yeah, I do.
Oh yeah.
Can I ask what a Kenan and Kel presidency would look like?
It would look better than how it's looking right now. I know that.
It'll be a lot of orange soda involved. A lot of orange soda.
But I would really want to just like settle down all of the like anxiety, but also all of the anger and misinformation.
Make love mandatory. Love, and you gotta smile when you go walking around. Say when you wear your mask, you gotta say, I'm smiling under this mask.
Tyra Banks created smizing for America's Next Top Model, and I want to ask her, teach me the art of smizing, because I'm such a smiler. I definitely think we have to do a lot of eye acting now to communicate joy.
It's like this. It's like.
Can either of you wink both eyes? I can only wink the one.
Both eyes.
Both eyes?
Yeah. That could be something to do under a mask. Well, I know that you guys had a Good Burger pop-up done by none other than Alvin Kalin, who is one of my favorite chefs in the world. And I actually was lucky enough, this is his new cookbook. You guys made a pact that you would never reveal what was in Ed's special sauce.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. It's cool. It's
probably mostly because we don't know.
Alvin would actually look at the movie and pause it and stop it and start it, trying to figure out what Ed's special sauce was. Do you mind if I bring him in really quickly so you guys can say hello? And then Alvin and I are gonna cook some Good Burgers together. Alvin!
Hi. What's up, Dad?
What's up, bro?
I'm in the presence of greatness right now. So, I'm just gonna make some Good Burgers because it's one of my favorite movies. I've traveled across the country, around the world, tasting different burgers. And so all of this came in together, and it's just perfect timing.
We're gonna make two burgers. We're gonna make the classic Alvin Good Burger, of course, because, and then Alvin and I decided to make a French onion soup burger for something different, because a burger is the most dynamic thing. It can be anything you want it to be. It has so many interpretations. Thank you guys so much, and I am so happy to say that for this Thursday night on Nickelodeon, for 2 hours straight, everyone can just enjoy the good stuff in life.
Represent.
Love you.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
And you all have a great day, everybody. Yeah.